Thanks, Quentin.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'd like to call this meeting of the Redevelopment Commission of Jonesboro to order, June 9th, 2026. Roll call, please. Brittany, when you're ready.
Andrea? Here. Rex?
Here.
Clayton?
Here.
And Gerald?
Here.
After roll call, I feel like I should say too, remind me who the ostensible other person in the Redevelopment Commission is, and we should probably continue to send notices to them that they're invited, please, right?
It is supposed to be a school board member.
Of Mrs. Sinaloa? Is that seat currently vacant?
No.
Who is this?
Mr. Crouch? Yes.
Mr. Crouch, okay. When was the last time we contacted him?
About 6 months ago.
It might behoove us, I think it'd be appropriate
Yeah.
Give me the contact and.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see him in passing and telling him to remind him, I don't think I've done it officially, like, extend the hand and just, hey, look, we need you to be nice if you're being the president.
Yeah, of course.
You say, hey, look, does it have to be a Jonesboro resident, does it, necessarily?
I didn't think
I
so.
don't
I
think-
thought it was just the school
I don't
board.
think so. I think it's just long as the school board appoints them.
Right.
It is not.
And it, I mean, it doesn't really bother me if he doesn't come, I just want him to know that he's welcome and able to be here.
Right.
Okay, so with that out of the way, please send me that contact info, see what I can do, and then we have the meeting minutes for May 12th.
I move that we accept the minutes for May 12th as written.
I'll second it.
All right, motion and a second, roll call please, Brittany, when you're ready.
Andrea?
Aye.
Rex?
Aye.
Clayton?
Aye.
And Gerald?
What we meant to say was as amended,
As amended.
when we cross out not under Clayton Schultz under the roll call, because I was here. So thank you for
Oh.
moving to pass it
I'm
as amended.
sorry,
No,
I missed that.
Nope,
I missed that.
clearly everybody did, so, I mean, I'm just glad that you caught it when you made the motion, Andrea, so that we could pass it that way.
Thank you. You're so kind. Thank you for extending grace.
You all good, Brittany?
Yeah.
Great. So just strike out that not, please.
You,
You were here?
Gerald ran the meeting the last one.
That was 2 meetings ago, wasn't it?
That was the last one.
Did I watch it online and I was
You
that
did.
familiar with it?
You did, you were not.
I-
She mentioned you weren't here.
I thought that was 2 meetings ago.
Yeah.
You were here for our executive session, but you weren't here for
Okay.
that, because you were sick.
I did watch one online. Okay.
Gerald laid the hard
Good.
line.
I'm not losing my
No, you're not.
life as fast as I thought then, that was
No,
May,
you're
not
good.
April. Okay,
So reverse that.
so I wasn't here. Good, we did it right.
Okay.
Alright. Old business, heavens to Betsy. So, I can't keep track of all these, we
It's
just need to
okay.
keep so many, we
It's
can only
okay.
do so many at a time. So,
Right.
what's the update with the Kenny Castro?
Okay. I got a call from Kenny last week. He has dug himself out of the debt his father left him. He is looking to get a loan. He's also got the Masonic Temple in Marion. And he has $250,000 equity that he's trying to get in a loan. He wants to get started on this, but he's also wanting to do some stuff at the temple. He's wanting to put in a cigar lounge
Good.
and a couple of dance clubs, Mexican club and a hip hop club.
Okay, so remind me where this is.
At the Masonic.
Marion.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, in Mary.
In Marion.
Okay, I was gonna say, I'm like, Masonic Temple, okay.
Yeah, it's in Marion.
Anyway.
So he's meeting
Thanks,
with,
Bob.
so he called me and asked about throwing together some numbers for some sales projections, so I did that, put together just based on, industry standards, what, averages and so forth. So I feel like it gave him some decent numbers, conservative, that I think he could meet. My concern is if he's getting the loan based on the Masonic Temple, is the bank going to want him to do the Masonic Temple first
Yeah.
and not over here? So,
Right.
you know, we talked about that, and it sounded like he's committed to doing this one first. So we'll see on Friday.
And this is a cigar lounge he wants to do here, or?
No, the restaurant.
The
He wants to
restaurant,
do the
okay, yeah.
restaurant. It's a restaurant bar combination,
Right.
and then the smaller building, he wants to do a coffee shop.
Gerald, may I ask, what bank, and there's a reason I'm asking.
To be,
Okay, thank you.
so, we'll see on Friday. He's meeting with, the bank, and he's also meeting with the mayor of Marion. So I think that's why I feel like there's probably gonna be more pressure to do
Right,
Yeah.
more towards Marion.
right.
So we'll see. And, you know, and I advised him, said, look, you better check on, cause he's assuming he's gonna get a liquor license. And I advised him, look, those are not businesses that, you know, based on food.
Right.
So you better check with Marion and what their ordinance says. You know, you can't assume you're gonna get that license.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, you come over here, we'll give you a license.
Right, exactly. Riverside
So,
District, Riverfront.
Yeah.
So we approved the last meeting, you, not we, you, approved the 18,000, with a 3-year term. Do we have a contract to review, or has more thing been done on that, or how do we bite that hook? How do we close this conversation?
We've discussed it.
Okay.
And that's one of those items that I
Okay,
acknowledge I'm looking
okay. Perhaps it'd be more fruitful if you shared your report with us first, so we know what's on your docket, or
for. Oh,
is that?
all of the various items, or?
Yeah, just, I think, since I asked and you said you're working on it, I think it's appropriate now to share what's on your radar, what are you working on? So the contract for the Kenny Castro is one of them, right?
Yes.
Okay, what else?
There's a, transfer of 112 South Water from Studebaker to the Redevelopment Commission for $1,800.
Mhm.
There are 2 property transferred in the area of 6th and Race. Those 2 tracks, it's been surveyed. And so one of those tracks, the south track.
We're transferring it to somebody, right?
The
To
north
put-
track, I may have this,
To put a pole barn on or something.
I may have this, but anyway, 2 tracks there to 2 separate,
Mhm.
buyers. And then my, follow-up with Marty Harper
Mhm.
on the commissioner's sale. And it's,
Okay.
let's see here.
I'm sorry, sir.
That's good.
Let's see, McCoy, which one is that?
That's that small tract of land up there in my old Kokomo Road that I want to get out of the city's name. I wanted to transfer that, remember, it's a small strip they found way out in the country, that's in the city of Jonesboro, and I want that, we
Yeah.
discussed it, we wanted to just let it happen,
Where's that at, like McCoy's property?
right beside it.
Right beside it?
Yeah.
Cause they're right by the railroad track there.
Mhm.
It's actually, the piece that we're talking about is, if you drive 4th Avenue, you
Yeah.
drive into the woods,
Yeah.
there's a small tract of land, runs like 70 feet, I think about 4 foot wide. And how it got in the city of Jonesboro's name, I don't know. This is one of those things when we first started talking
Yeah.
about cleaning up the land. I gave that to him through you
Right.
guys, it's just to
Yeah.
do what, transfer to McCoy's.
Well, that's a lot on your plate, Mr. Musser, I appreciate that, thank you. Yeah, if we could make progress on some or all of those by next meeting, that would be,
Can I ask a question?
of course.
What'd Marty say?
Yeah, what's,
I didn't get a hold of him.
Oh,
yeah.
But I just called him today, I left
Right.
a message.
yeah,
I'll have an answer, next time.
I'm dying to know, yes,
But
ma'am.
may I add something? So the conversation, I do wanna say this, and the rest of the council can help me with this. When we talked about the, Kenny Castro piece of it, the 3-year term, we did talk about having more conversation later on as far as limiting the 3-year, remember? We talked about how could we say 3 years, or, how far does that go?
Right,
Well,
That we were gonna have discussion later on, did we not say
yeah, my
that?
understanding was that the provision was he has to get something going
By,
by
3 years.
3
Yeah.
years.
Yeah,
In order for the right to first purchase.
right,
yeah.
right,
So
okay,
And
if things flow well, it's gonna be a moot point, but.
right, exactly,
but,
that's just kind
yeah,
of a
That's,
deterrent.
Yeah, it's just so that he doesn't have a right to first purchase 15 years from now.
100%.
Or whatever.
I just wanted to mention that,
and
because that was something that
basically
was,
to the fire that.
that was
you either
something,
move on this or sell it.
that was a big deciding thing for me,
Yeah,
how long you could carry that around.
Right,
yeah.
and
I don't know if we decided 2 years.
Yeah, I think you're right,
3 years.
Gerald.
And my strong recommendation would be that we have a contract in front of us
100%.
that we debate and approve.
Oh,
Because, so that, I think we have the broad outlines, and then we can amend or strike or change a few
Yeah.
things if we need to when that meeting comes, like next month.
Yeah.
But otherwise, we could be, tilting our windmills.
That's
for a
one
year.
thing that was very important to me,
Yes,
Yeah, I think,
Yeah,
yeah.
cause I think it was to everybody, because he would put restrictions on us, that we couldn't do certain things.
But I felt like that's
And then
being
we
covered.
felt like, if he ain't doing it so long,
yeah,
then we could do whatever we want.
That's a lot of power to someone.
right.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, and then
North or the south?
if for no other reason, so that's on this recording, and in these minutes, I think the mayor said the American Legion, we've sent out letters, or we will send out letters.
Working on this.
Working on letters to the members, they have until July 21st to express a objection, and basically hearing no objection, the club intends to sell. And what was the amount that we agreed to?
That's where you'll take over and negotiate the.
Okay, so wow, okay.
How do
I
we,
know we can get it for 20,000.
Right, okay,
I
yeah,
know that for that, but
sorry,
your language that you made, you're
Mhm.
gonna take over when 21st.
which is great,
the first step is they have to pass it through the
Right.
membership, that they can sell it.
I see.
how do we,
Now,
how do
we
we,
say with, how many people, if there's one objection,
No,
I imagine there's a vote.
if there's an objection,
Majority,
then
right?
there's a vote. If
if
there's
they
no
got
objection,
people,
it's
they
goes
got
for
50.
Yes.
Yeah.
Majority, I think.
Great.
I'm not sure about their exact bylaws,
Right.
but the secretary treasurer told me today, they have to have 3 consecutive meetings, and if a lot of people show up to check, and they have to land the way I understand it. If they only get a few, nobody comes, they're gonna
Oh,
vote that night.
I know they'll get one, and I know you, the guy.
My stepfather won, so.
Well,
Oh, Earl's gonna vote no,
Why's that?
just because, he's Earl. He's the one, when, the first meeting said no.
I would,
I didn't see him there.
Yeah, he's there.
so what do we have to do to make sure that at the August meeting, we're ready to approve a contract to be signed, or to approve an amount to be signed? We don't even have to approve a specific contract language, I suppose, we would just have to, I would have to negotiate, or you or someone, I haven't had a super good time, easy time contacting them to negotiate a price, but perhaps they could, if we get a chance, if they could agree on a price, and then we could respond to that.
That's gonna come after the vote.
Yeah,
Then,
I think we'll have a good feeling
Okay,
The first couple meetings, I think the first couple meetings in July, they go well.
yeah,
I don't think the last ones go that long. During that time, that week, maybe we could go over and visit and say, it looks like it's gonna go through, let's get something in mind,
yeah.
you know, that we're gonna work.
Yeah, I agree with you, Clayton, because I'd like to know too, how much we plan to spend and do we all agree on it?
Well, yes, that, but I'm more concerned about dragging this on even
Sure.
further.
Sure.
I want to have an authorization to transfer it in August if at all possible.
Right, because if not, we can have a contingency.
Yeah.
Before the next regular board meeting in July, I will have something, substance for you.
Okay,
Bend down a little bit.
Great,
Okay.
yeah, thank you.
Perfect.
All you gotta do is go to buy 12 beers and then up.
There you go.
Yeah.
You rule the world.
Any other old business?
only thing I was thinking, what's going on with property back there we're looking at in the back?
Yeah, we're going to.
That's on hold right now, they know we're interested, but I can't do anything until we get Puckett and Legion.
Yeah.
Because it's a no-brainer, I would never ask you guys to pursue land back here, that would be,
Right.
well, what can we do with it?
Oh, yeah, if we don't get the other.
Everything's for sale, and then with that, if we get the other two, I'm not afraid of doing something else with the way it looks,
Okay,
the way the cars are. I'm not afraid to pursue another avenue if that comes down, if we can get these two locked in.
okay.
Cause we don't need both of them, if everything goes right.
But we kind of would, to a point, my opinion of it is, because what I'm hearing, if Dollar General comes and what they say, that if we don't get the modular, and we have to some way give right of way back to that property. By law, you have to give right of way to.
Why, we own everything in front of that property legally, how do we have to give right of way?
If I buy that blue house, you have to give me right of way. By state law,
You
you
have to have
have to
access.
give me right of way.
It's, irregardless of this, how this meeting goes tonight, still need the Legion first, and then we'll, that's another category.
I mean,
That's only my concern, because I knew Bob, when I lived in dead end at one time where I live at. City gave me a hard time, I said, no, you have to give me a right of way. And this is supposed to be city street, but it ain't. We poured the gravel, you have to give me a back out on my driveway.
we've just been bitten before by properties being snatched up from underneath of us that we thought we were going to be able to purchase. So that's part of my impetus for wanting to move quickly on these other things. I think it's worth discussing. I probably would fall off the log on your side, Mr. Mayor, but I don't know that it's, for me, it's not as obvious. And I'm curious to hear the thoughts of the other commission members. But, I mean, at this point, it would be July if we did anything anyway. We might as probably well wait, but
They already shot me a price on it,
And what was that?
50,000 for all of it,
For,
the modular and the two barns and everything.
the modular, that's where the cars are parked and everything?
I
Cause the
think-
parcels they own back here.
I think the modular, Bob, this is my opinion. What I can see of it, and I've been near it, it almost could be condemned.
Oh, it has to be.
So couldn't we get Harry Plant to take a look at it and dim it and that?
How long will that take?
yeah, that'd be a year and a half. So I think there's several questions. Brittany, do you know about how much we have still in the redevelopment account?
In redevelopment, it's, what, 4 to 6, something like that, but in the seeded, which you can also use, is over 100.
It is still over 100 even after?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Cause with this, if we do this 50 and Kenny's 18 and Allegiant, that'll be a good portion of our
Right.
funds. But I wouldn't scream and holler and throw a fit if we approved to purchase that property
For the 50?
for the 50, or at least counter with an idea of what we have for just the barns, and do that right away. Because we could use the barns.
Can be done tomorrow if you ask me to.
Right.
Is the bank saying it's all or nothing, or are they?
No, they have not said that yet. You gave me a ballpark figure once because I tried to do it fast, and I thought we would move on this a little bit faster, and we didn't. So I've been in contact with the one guy there, and I told him we were interested in the barns area for sure, because we're getting the other parcel from the, anyway.
But remember, we're tight on the square footage too, remember?
Oh, yeah, we're real tight.
I'm looking this up on Elevate right now, forgive me for having my.
Because they
phone.
said they would go out to Forest Street.
Right, but it wasn't like 9,000, something,
Yeah.
91 square.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
If they're asking 50, I'd say I got offering about 30. Tell them the house, we know, the modular needs to be condemned. It's in bad shape.
Well, if there's an offer that's going to be presented, it won't be approved by you guys. 'Cause
Right.
they will not go forward with an offer unless,
right,
unless you set, if you set a price now and tell me, I'll get
yeah,
a hold of them tomorrow.
that'd be great. So the barns assessed for 7,500 is what it looked like.
Correct.
So I think my personal thought would be great if tonight we could approve, like, the mayor to go to the bank and say, hey, here's a number. If you're willing to do just the barn, here's a number for those, or if they insist it's all or nothing, then here's the number for both. Especially as the president, I don't want to push forward too hard. I want to have you guys determine what you want, but that would be, my thought is like 7 and 40.
I
But-
don't disagree with that, but because it's such a tight space, you know what I'm saying, we'd almost behoove us to just do it. Yes, if we could just get great, but like, I think if we had a lot extra to work with, you know what I'm saying, and time being of the essence as well. You know, I mean, I get what you're saying, Clayton, and I'm open to that, absolutely, but to not get hung up there, I love that you're thinking that way, but you know what I'm saying?
You would hate for it to turn out the land that the Blue House sits
Yeah,
on.
just because it's tight anyway. Tight meaning the specs they want for what, am I wrong about that?
Because asking 50 for the property where the house, I don't think
If
it's
you think
worth
we
it.
can get it for disability's great, but like, I don't want that to be the hang, you know what I mean?
No, I don't.
So maybe we do it opposite. Maybe we say, hey, offer them, 35, 38, whatever for the two of them, and if they turn that down,
Yeah,
then say, well,
just
we're
keep
gonna
it
take,
fluid, you know, keep it fluid.
come and do internal controls and Brittany.
Well, you do it tomorrow?
Yeah, but I can do this too.
Gerald, what do you think?
Why don't we call the bank, you guys set a price,
Yeah,
and let's go with.
I would love to call back tomorrow, yes.
I
Right,
call
no,
back
yeah, no,
tomorrow.
you were given the floor to speak, of course, I agree, yeah.
I give them $30,000 and see what they go, and then you can up it a little bit.
Is there any indication at all that there's even a market for that? Anybody else would be interested in that?
It would cost 30,000 to tear everything out of there.
And
I called them alone,
So,
so that you have.
And if you wanna put something back in there, way area plan, and say it's gotta be so many feet off the property here and there, it's gonna be hard to put something back in there.
Yeah, so that's just my,
Yeah.
Resolution to
To-
not go over 45,000.
Right.
40.
You guys handle the discussion from there.
Yeah, whatever max number you guys are comfortable with.
I'd say 40.
so.
I say 40.
Whatever,
Anybody happy with that?
We've got a little over 100, but keep in mind, you're also gonna have attorney fees.
Okay, 35, 40.
Paperwork.
35, 40.
I don't, are you gonna need
What do you say?
surveys?
Brad, can we take care of that when we, we'll,
Well, like, what's the cost looking like for all the paperwork associated?
Sure,
Yeah.
sure,
Cause it could be 20 grand.
sure.
So, 18 with Kenny, we're thinking
20-ish probably, yeah.
42, then that gives us 60,000 to work with as far as.
Yeah.
get with somebody, to put something there, that might, I'd say at least half the work come back to us.
Yeah.
Because they do have power,
Right.
they got the leverage now, we don't.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you heard anything back from Family Dollar, any?
I have not heard nothing. I'll do it again tomorrow. I beg you to leave the call. They have so many numbers that are merged with the dollar, whatever it's called, Dollar Tree, that nobody really knows who works for them.
Right.
I'm serious.
No,
Yeah.
you're right.
Because they split, they're not,
It's like the DMV.
What do you think?
So I would love to entertain a motion for a number. Someone would make a motion with the number to authorize us to negotiate, the mayor and I can negotiate tomorrow.
I make a motion that we negotiate within, what, 40,000?
Or less.
Yeah, up to, yeah.
Up to,
for all three properties?
what do you say?
For the two, there's two, right? It's the modular home and the barns.
Okay, well, okay, so.
Actually, there's three over there.
Oh, there are three?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
the land between the lodge and the, I think there is, it looked an elevator.
But I guess it'd be all three then, yeah.
Yeah,
He
whatever
shot
the
the
big
$50,000 originally for all three.
Right, yeah,
Or
yeah.
two rentals over there.
And
And it doesn't have to be, I'm not gonna spend more than
Yeah.
a bunch of money on the two barns if that's all we end up with.
Oh, yeah, because, like I said, modular ain't worth nothing because.
Right, so even
it's-
Even if
Yeah.
they came back and said, 40, okay, it's moving, okay, we're not gonna get hung up, you know what I'm saying? If
Yeah.
I'm wrong, guys, tell me.
We don't wanna overspend, I mean, this Dollar General is not a sure thing.
Right, so I'm saying 40s.
I think 40 is reasonable, so there's a motion on the table
I'll
Yes.
second that motion.
up to 40, and the mayor and I are authorized to negotiate, and does that include, we don't even have to necessarily go fancy wording, but do we have latitude to do just the barns? If that's what it, if that's all
Sure.
if that's all that's reasonable,
Sure.
cause if,
we could always come back, Dollar General goes in, we sell that property to Dollar General, then we'll have funds, we could go after.
Sure.
yeah, okay,
So I would suggest go after the two that we're gonna
Right.
need to put in the Dollar General.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
And then
and/or
afterwards,
what
then
you
we
deem,
can get that other one once we get some
Anybody,
funds.
I'd like for him to run, I'd like for the president to run for the, run with this, because it is.
right.
you see, there's-
So the motion, as I understand it,
You're more welcome.
is to authorize, there's 3 parcels over there that are all tied together, they offered 50,000, we're authorizing up to 40,000 to negotiate,
yes.
to purchase.
If you could get all three for 40,
Yes,
if not, I think you guys have to have the latitude.
Yes,
Getting the two is the most important thing.
agreed,
right,
The third one we can wait,
right,
agreed.
okay,
so.
so that's a motion in a second,
Yep,
or do you have what you need,
I
Brittany?
think so.
Okay, yeah.
She said so.
Maybe just a sentence at the end, like, authorize spending up to $40,000 for the 3 parcels, period. It also grants latitude to the mayor and president to negotiate,
I got
to
it.
separate, yeah, okay, great.
perfect.
Andrea,
Aye.
Rex,
Aye.
Clayton,
Aye,
and Gerald.
that's great, when do you want me here, Mayor?
As far as Wednesday,
Yeah.
don't have anything, you text me when you're late, I'll be here.
What, do you want morning or afternoon?
I prefer mornings,
Okay. Okay,
but in this instance, whatever you,
Yeah.
I wanna move. this.
right, will you be here at 9, Brittany?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just try to get here at 9, I'll just try to take a half day off work tomorrow, or see what I can do, work late tonight.
I can be here at night as well.
Okay, that'd be fine.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yes.
We just can't have a quorum, but 2 of us should be fine.
Yeah.
I will get a hold of them early.
I won't be here.
And see if we can get one phone.
Yeah, maybe at 9:30 schedule, I wouldn't mind talking to Brittany and powwow and, giving you a couple minutes, but,
And I'll give you time to set up the.
right.
Okay.
Thank you all for moving forward with that, I'm excited.
Me too.
Any other old business?
Having said that,
Could I have a little leeway here on some property he mentioned earlier?
Uh-huh,
Those 2 parcels that we had carved out from the fire department over there,
yeah,
I would like to have your permission to move on a selling price, because we were talking about giveaway, but I think since we paid for the survey, they're willing to give some funds, and I'd like to have your permission to
Absolutely.
Say 800 each parcel,
Yep.
700, 500. We, you know what I'm saying? It's, the one parcel there is very small, but
Yeah.
you're looking
I don't-
at single.
I just wanna question, do they need to be appraised to be sold?
Not under, they went to redevelopment.
Okay.
That's why you want to take redevelopment, because they don't have to.
Will that cover the fees, assuming fees?
That's all.
We do have to get it appraised if it's over a certain estimated value. It's only because we've been dealing with chunk change. It's my understanding if it's over a certain estimated value, we still will. But,
One maybe,
Yeah.
the land that, if people want to go beside their house, will be fine, but that little sliver of land over there,
I don't,
that's the one I'm worried about, because he
Yeah.
wants to move in and put a business there real quick, working on the golf course. and renting it.
I think you have a latitude. I don't think we need to authorize that. You're always allowed to sell for more than what we authorize.
But
We
I think
authorize
you're
to sell
right.
for $0, so if you sell it for $750, you're well within your latitude, I think, right?
Can
Yeah.
we try to recoup the survey money?
I will see.
Absolutely.
I'll try.
I think so.
Yeah, I think you have general support.
What was it, $4,000?
It was 4,500.
We didn't know it was gonna be that high.
That's a lot, that's a
For
lot,
survey.
that's a lot.
Why did-
Separate.
Oh,
There's
separate.
There's nobody around that does that.
It cost me $1,000 to do it on my property just 5 years ago. That went up that bad.
I'm trying to talk to Randy Miller, he knows me.
Yeah.
Randy Miller.
We've already paid that.
Hey, you wanna hear something funny, that will work from November, November
Is that-
to April,
Yeah.
double.
Yeah,
Any other,
Spread my looks.
any other old business? Okay, if there is, keep it to yourself. Any new business? Any new business?
No.
Any comments?
Mm.
Brittany, Mayor, Mr. Musser, you all good? Great work tonight, guys.
Good job.
The term's in order.
Motion.
Yeah,